to Metal Titans, Guardians of Metal Entertainment Worldwide. I'm here with Mille of Kreator. Thank you for doing this interview with us today. Now, you guys are about halfway through your tour now. How's the tour been going for you guys so far?
Very good, very good. We had, since it's two headlining bands, we had a little bit of a rough start because of the setup. Both bands brought like full production, and now all that, it's after 2 or 3 days, everything was going smooth, and now we're rolling. It's really great.
That's good.
It's also, to us, it's of course it's great to tour with, except we've grown up with those guys. And,
well, everybody's been really excited for this tour. I've heard nothing but good things so far, so it was pretty much like as soon as it got announced, everybody had to go, and including myself.
All right.
Now, so far for the tour, have you had any memorable moments from any particular city, or has every city been outstanding?
It's most cities were really enthusiastic. We had a couple of the shows that I like also were the off days. We book like smaller shows for the off days, and we go into small clubs, and that was really intense. And we did 2 of those so far, and we're gonna do 1 more on Monday, and 1 more next week sometime around, I don't know. There's 2 more of those coming up, but the playing with Accept is it's a nice experience because you get the people. We start the show with Swallow the Sun. They play very atmospheric metal. They almost doomy, and so it's a lot slower. Then Accept comes in and it goes a little fast, and then we go on stage and it's like full speed ahead. And, so it's a nice builds up quite nicely.
And everybody kind of varies between each other. Like some tours, all the bands sound identical, and it feels like you've been listening to the same band from beginning to end. Where here you vary a little bit here and there.
Definitely.
Now you guys have been playing as Kreator for 30 years or so now. To be doing something for such a long period of time with such great success, how does that make you feel personally?
See, the thing is, you never think about that you're doing this for so long unless someone mentions it. Because to me it's just I play today and tomorrow is gonna be the next day, or maybe I remember the previous tour and then I go to the next, and it's never, it doesn't feel like that long, and it's just great to be able to do this still in this day and age. And I would have never thought when I was a teenager, when we started the band, that we would ever come this far. And it's the fans that kept us going, and we're really, it feels cool.
No, well, congrats for 30 years. Not a lot of bands can say they've been this successful for such a long period of time.
We have, like I said, in my opinion, the band has started in '85. That was when the band was really a band. Before that, we were like more like we were the school band kind of. We didn't play many shows before we recorded our album Endless Pain. I think we only played like 3 shows before we went into the studio and did the record. Over in Europe it was different at the time. It's not like here. I talked to the guys in Exodus or the guys in Death Angel, and before they recorded the first album they already played like 150 shows or something. And we only, we went into the studio for Endless Pain and it was 3 shows. We're not experienced. So the moment this Endless Pain record to me is the start of Kreator, and everything before that was learning the instruments. Really.
Now, with your recent album, Phantom Antichrist, which is fantastic, by the way. Thank you. What kind of influences or ideas really push this record compared to some of your other ones?
To me, it was important that we get an interesting next step. We didn't want to repeat ourselves. We didn't want to become one of those bands that just puts out a record to go back on tour. And so we took a whole year off and went back to rehearsal room. We went back into the rehearsal room, rehearsed 3 times a week, and became a band again, and started exploring new music. And for that matter, we listened to a lot of old stuff, a lot of new stuff. We listened to a lot of music in general, and try to make the album exciting. Try to make it in like the whole record, when you listen to it, like you know, get like almost like a musical journey in a way. Yeah. That was important to us.
No, like the record is really great. We did a review on our website. Thanks. And it really was fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Now, for the artwork for this album, was it something that you came up with on your own, or did you have your artist fully more or less come up with the artwork?
I told the art.
It's quite unique.
Yeah, I told the artist. It was this guy who did. I saw this Autopsy cover. Mm-hmm. I don't know if you know the one where this creature carries a giant skull on his back. Yes. I forgot the name of the record, but I saw that cover and I tried to find the artist, and then I found out he's worked for many great bands like Black Sabbath even. And so I contacted him, and he told me, he said that he listens to Kreator also. He bought Flag of Hate when it came out, and so we went from there. You know, I told him I want the album. I told him the title of the record, and I wanted the album the cover art to be spectacular and menacing and dark and evil, brutal, disturbing.
That's what metal was all about.
And that's what he came out with, and he sent me the sketch, and I was really excited. You could see from the sketch already that it's going to be great artwork.
No, like it's like I was saying, it's a really unique design because it's like it's got colors and schemes that you don't see on every record, so it's nice to see that. No.
And I'm a big fan of like bringing the artwork back into metal, because many bands that I know, they just don't care about the artwork anymore. You know,
really?
some don't. You know, and I get like, I don't think there's anything exciting about like a logo or a red or a black record cover with nothing on it. I think it's boring.
There's so many out there like that, so it doesn't grab you. Where if you have some image on there that really grabs somebody.
Yeah, I think it's like to me the cover artwork is just as important. Not as important as the music, but very important to support the music. You know.
Yeah. Now, after this tour, what is in store for Kreator?
European tour.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I should say after the European tour, after what's already announced, kind of thing.
After the European tour, there will be a world tour, which means the parts of the world that we didn't hit yet. It's festival summer, and either we go to South America in next September, or we go to South America in the first half of the year. We have a UK tour coming up in February, a Russian tour coming up in March, and festivals coming up next year. So we will be busy till the end of 2013. Wow. And then we'll take a break.
Is there anywhere in the world that you particularly have like always wanted to play but haven't had a chance to play?
For some reason we never played New Zealand.
Really?
No, for some reason we never made it there.
Is there a demand?
Yeah. We always get, every time we go to Australia, there's promoters that want to bring us there. But it just never happened for some reason. And Iceland, we have never played there.
That'd be cool.
And there's, I heard that there's a small but nice metal scene there. So there's definitely a couple spots that we haven't been to yet.
Well, hopefully you get to tour there. Well, thank you for doing this interview for Metal Titans. Before we finish, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Thanks for your support.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.